Hello. So, the first question is,
How did your team research the topic for this year's theme?
the way that we went about researching our topic is that we wanted to learn more about the Oscars. For example, we wanted to know its history and its origins, and then from there, we would branch out and to learn what people would wear at the Oscars. So, what people wear to the Oscars is, it's a very formal event. It's for cinematography and it's for a lot of movies. It's a big movie award show. And so a lot of people wear their most prestigious formal wear from some of the most high-class designers out there. And a lot of the times, they want to show up looking their best because they know a lot of people are going to be judging them because they're on a really big stage. The next question.
When creating your solution, how did you determine the best materials and fabrics?
So, for our materials and fabrics, we wanted to make it comfortable for the model. And so now she will talk about how it would feel on the model, the different fabrics.
Our number one thing was obviously being comfortable. So different types of fabrics feel a different way, and not only did it have to be comfortable, it had to be durable. So with the fabric that we chose,
The fabric that we chose, it was a black satin-looking fabric, which is very durable for the runway. So, the next question,
what is one thing you learned from this contest?
I'd say one thing that we both learned is very much sewing for a person, for a body type. Just because everyone's body type is so different, there is many different ways to sew for them, and there's not one correct way to sew for a body type. And along with making things more adjustable, and I think we learned a lot about like rhinestoning too.
Rhinestoning, and to go off like sewing, it basically being able to adapt, because like he said, every person's body's different, so there wasn't like one correct way.
So the last question,
How did your team resolve their creative differences in the design process?
I'd say the way that we resolved them is we both had very different ideas of how we wanted the garments to be, how we wanted them to look. For example, I wanted it to be a little more form-fitting, like slip dress type gown, and she wanted it to be more of a ball gown. And so I think the way that we did it is that we compromised. We did a form-fitting slip dress look for the gown, and then we made a very ball gown-esque type train. And so that's the way that we do that. We try to meet in the middle and we try to compromise.